morning, guys. So first of all, I woke up feeling 100% great today, no pain, so that's awesome. And I just made some coffee and I'm getting ready to get on my treatment. I love this cup. I got it for like $5 over Halloween. But I had so much fun at the game last night. I took a couple of clips and I'm gonna put them in here. Now, unfortunately, we lost 2-1, but I still had so much fun. Like, obviously I would have had a little bit more fun if the Bolts had won, but for when the mascot came out, because we got there pretty early, it was a later game, so they opened the gates at 6:30 instead of 7:30. So the mascot came out and we got a picture of him. He's called the Thunderbug, because the Lightning, their thing is they're the Tampa Bay Lightning and the fans are the Thunder. So so we got a picture with him, so I'll put that in, and then I took a couple of clips just of the game itself and of the crowd. The crowd was crazy, guys. The arena was literally full. Just like, I think it was like sold out and felt like a playoff game. And I mean, it had that vibe because it was the top two teams in the Atlantic Division, the Boston Bruins and us. The Boston Bruins are in first, and then us, Tampa Bay Lightning, were in second. So it was kind of like a clash. Actually, what were they calling it? There's the Atlantic Division collision is what they were calling it. And it was just crazy in there. Like, the atmosphere was electric. I have never been in a game that electric before. The fans, there was plenty of Bruins fans there too, so they would like start cheering "Let's go Bruins," and then once they heard that chant picking up, then all the Lightning fans would start screaming "Let's go Lightning," and then it became this muddled like "Let's go Bruining" because you just couldn't tell what people were saying anymore because we kept trying to drown out each other's cheers. And it was just so much fun. Like, I enjoy hockey games anytime I can go to them, but I've never been to one like that, and it was just crazy in there. It was crazy. I've never seen it so busy. And then of course also, like, this time of year I've been watching every single Lightning game that's come on TV. Like, I'm watching the one on Thursday, or tomorrow I guess, and then we're meeting up with the Bruins again on Saturday on their home turf. So I'm gonna watch those on TV, and even when I'm in Arkansas, I'm gonna use the NHL website to watch the games. Like, I'm watching all the games right now, so being there in person, after watching every single game the past 2 weeks, was really fun. So yeah, we lost, but win or lose, I'm a Lightning fan, and it was incredible, just absolutely incredible. I want to go to a playoff game. My hope is to go to a playoff game if it's not super expensive, but I think if we can't, last night is probably as close as you're going to get to the atmosphere in there. So here's the clips from that game. We actually had pretty good seats too. We were in the 300s because we always are because it's cheaper, but we were in row J, which we'd never been in before, and it was actually like this little enclosed thing like below us. There wasn't people like in seats directly in front of us because it was down some, so we had a clear view of the arena, except for a rail. A rail was in my way a little bit, but if I like leaned forward, it wasn't. So it was pretty awesome. So here's clips from that game, and we'll get them on Saturday. We'll beat them on Saturday. So yeah, but I'm gonna get on my treatment, and then so I can take the Trikafta. I decided to kind of do the treatment first this morning because I'm not really hungry, and I really wanted some coffee, and I've been taking Trikafta between 11 and 12, so it'll work out. But anyway, see you guys afterwards. And I also have a package coming today that I'm pretty excited to share with you because it's gonna make my life easier. So for now, enjoy the clips from the hockey game, and I'll see you guys in a little while. still waiting on the package, but I forgot to tell you one other thing that was pretty awesome about that game last night. When we were going to our seats, we noticed that every seat had one of these in them. It's a little, let's see better from this side. It's a little clapper thing. I didn't open mine. I kept it so that it'd be good. I just clapped with my hands and kept it wrapped up so I could take it home without messing it up. But that's pretty cool. We got that for free. It says Go Bolts. It's just pretty awesome. I was like, huh, coming to the game. And I was looking through the rows. I was like, wait, are these just for like certain people? And I was like, no, every single seat had 2 of these. I was like, cool. Then they announced it like, I don't know, second intermission or something like that, that they had sponsored, put them out. But it's like, get a free freebie. So that was pretty fun. Because I don't actually have anything bolts. This is my first thing I've had that actually says bolts on it, because I have a Rays hat and I really want to get a Bolts jersey, but they're kind of expensive. So now I actually have something that says it on it. Hey guys, so my package got here about 30 minutes ago, but I was eating lunch, so I'm going to show it to you guys now. So basically I got this, and I wanted to get the purple flower one, but that wasn't one in stock, so I went with the Northern Lights one instead. But what this is a tiny little pill case that will fit in my purse. Like, it's smaller than, it's like the size of an enzyme lid. And I guess you don't know what an enzyme lid size is either, but it's tiny, okay? And the purpose of this is, so when I fly, sometimes I will have issues like getting in medicines, and some of them I can take later. It doesn't really matter. Like, most of all my morning pills I can basically take later and it won't matter, except for Trikafta and Orkambi. I'd have to try and take those on a consistent 12-hour schedule. I mean, there's been times where it's been 11 hours, or there's been times where it's been like 12 hours, and it doesn't really matter. But I try to take them on a consistent schedule, and this time I was gonna have a really hard time with that, because I forget the exact times. I'm gonna pull up my Southwest app, but with Orkambi, it came in these little blister packs so I could separate it out. But Trikafta just comes in like a week-long thing, and I didn't want to bring a week-long thing with me to take one dose. So on the way out, I have a problem because I try to keep it between 11:30 or 11 and 12. I try to keep it within that time range. And on my way out, I depart St. Louis at 10:35 after coming from Tampa. And so I'll be boarding about 10 o'clock, so it'll be too early to take it before, but then I don't land in Little Rock until 2:45. Seems like because I stop in Houston. I was like, that's a really long flight from St. Louis, because I stop in Houston, but I don't get off the plane. So I can't wait to take it until 2:45 or I'll miss the dose, but I can't take it before because that's too early. So on that, this will help for that. And then on the way back, I have the exact same problem where I depart from St. Louis again at 6:50, that's way too early to take it. I go to New Orleans, but I don't get off the plane, and then I land in Tampa at 12:15, which would be fine if I could like take it right at 12:15, but by the time I get my luggage and I get home, it'll be almost like 1 a.m. So on both of those things, I was like, well, on the way out I have a problem with my morning dose, on the way back I have a problem with my night dose. And that's where this comes into play. So it's a little, tiny little pill case, and I like that you just have the button. I had one of these in college, and I don't know what happened to it. But, because like my enzymes, for example, I just have a thing about yay big that I put in my purse, and if this was like Orkambi, I wouldn't have needed this, but it'll be done. It'll be useful for more than flying too, because like if I'm going out to lunch, I can put Trikafta and stuff in here, and honestly, I might be able to fit my other morning pills too, because there's quite a bit of space, more space than I thought. So there's 3 little containers, and you can put the pills in them, and then it just closes and opens like this. So I think this is going to come into play. This is going to help me a lot with that. It's going to be a little bit of an interesting dynamic, because on the way out, I can just grab something in St. Louis. Well, even then though, on both times, I'm going to have to try and grab something that I can eat on the plane that also has a good amount of fat in it, that like, it's not like a meal, but like a snack. So it's going to be a bit of a Easter egg hunt and on the way out and on the way back, because on the way back, I have to, I have like a 30-minute layover or 40-minute layover, so I have to like run to the next plane, so I have to find something at Little Rock on the way back that I can take with me. But anyway, that will come into play on the flying days. I'll tell you guys about that. But this, I'm really happy with this, because like, also we're going out to eat after church in 2 Sundays from now, and I can just stick Trikafta and my other morning pills in here, and then I don't have to worry about missing a dose, because well, I'm gonna drop it apparently, because that yeah, I'm really happy. And you know, I wanted the blue one, but this actually, I mean the purple one, but this actually, well, there we go. So this design I actually like. There's little mountains and it's the northern lights, so it's pretty cool. And I already have a ton of footage. I had to kind of go back and forth so we actually go back into focus. I already have a ton of footage from today, and it's already almost like, it's already 3 o'clock, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and upload this. And yeah, I want to go for a run later, but I'm not gonna wait till after my run to upload it, because that might not be till like 6 o'clock. By the way, we're only 3 days away from the time change, guys. 3 days away. I'm so excited for that time change. But I also want to touch briefly on flying in 2 weeks. I know that there's a lot of people out there that, you know, flying and the coronavirus and all that, which honestly, to be completely honest with you guys, I'm not that worried about the coronavirus. I'm really not. Like, I don't want to get it, obviously, but if I get it, I get it, and I'll deal with it then. But there's been like 2 cases in Florida, and one was from through the airport. But my take on it is, well, 1, I gotta fly. I gotta go back to get the dental adjustment. I think I'm not actually in much pain today, but I think part of the reason I was having that jaw pain is because I was supposed to actually get an adjustment today, and it got pushed off until the end of the month. So I need to get that dental adjustment. And so 1, I have to fly. I don't have a choice. I have to go back. It's not like just flying for the heck of it, because if I didn't have a specific reason to be flying right now, I probably wouldn't, but I do, and it's important. It's for my health. And then 2, I'm just gonna take the usual precautions plus some. Like, usually I just carry a bottle of hand sanitizer with me, make sure to wash my hands, and just like not touch my face a whole lot. And then I'll also wipe down my phone with these alcohol cleaners in between like flights if I've been touching, you know, because I touch like the tray table and stuff, and then I touch my phone. So basically that's usually all I do, is clean down my phone and use hand sanitizer. But this time I'm gonna more than likely wear a mask. The only thing with that is sometimes if I wear that mask for a long period of time, I feel like I can't breathe very well, and I already don't breathe as well on planes, so that'll depend on how well I can tolerate that. But I'm gonna try to wear a mask, which I also said has the benefit of, hey, maybe nobody will want to sit next to the girl wearing a mask. But, and then I also have these wipes that I brought with me home from the hospital that I never used, that I'm gonna use to wipe down the tray table, which is, here's a little bit of a gross statistic for you guys. The tray table is actually dirtier than the airplane bathroom. So keep that in mind when you fly. You might wanna, like, not pick up food that falls on there. I never do. But, so I'm gonna wipe those down with those wipes. I'm also gonna wipe the belt buckle down, and I'm gonna wipe the drink menu down, the 3 things that I'll be touching. And then use hand sanitizer, and continue wiping my phone, and maybe wear the mask as well, and just really be conscientious of not touching too many things in the airport. Like, for example, if I go to plug my phone in or I touch a seat thing, just liberally apply the hand sanitizer. So that's my plan for flying. Just be very safe about it, as safe as I can possibly be, but also I'm going to enjoy it. I love flying, and I'm not going to sit in my airplane seat and sit there and be like, am I going to catch the coronavirus the entire time, you know? So that's my plan. But anyway, so that's all I got for today. I think this vlog is going to end up being like 15 minutes long, counting the hockey footage, and I can already see myself. Like, I need to not do that or I'm going to annoy people. But anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. Thank you guys so much for coming along on my day today. And let me know, do you guys prefer standard time or daylight savings time? Because I am completely a daylight savings time person. But anyway, so thank you guys so much for coming along on my day today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.